It's your boy Crypto Millie back with another one. So we did get a nice move from Jasmy, up 22% on the day. Did dip a little bit to 21%, but I want to talk about Jasmy from a TA perspective. So if you like these type of videos, make sure that you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and keep your favorite crypto and door-to-door entrepreneur inside the algorithms. Now, the first thing that has caught my eye is the fact of the matter is that we don't really know, and actually let's go pull that up there, but we don't really know what's going on between Iran and Israel, because there's been reports that came out that they've already broken the ceasefire on both sides, right? This is Trump himself speaking about it.
We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that? We basically have two countries.
Hey, bro, just walked off like, yeah, let me drop this and dip off. So it seems like they kind of played my guy for a fool, right? They had him come out there, they met, they said, hey, we need him to do this. Trump like, look, you know, what type of whatever they peace treaty that they created, it seems like there's still tension, and both sides seem to be walking on eggshells with President Trump in the middle of it. So we do speak peace and positivity on this channel, but at the end of the day, you can see for yourself that there is still uncertainty. On top of that, we're still in quantitative tightening. So the point of what I'm saying is, yesterday was great, and it kind of spoke about the message that I was explaining to you guys about how, like, man, the market continues to show this unrivaled strength no matter what they throw at us, right? And here we are again, thinking that we were, you know, clear and ready to start to gain momentum again. And now both sides seem to have broken the peace treaty. So this could be tailwinds. This could be a little bit of macro noise. I am in the trenches, so if you hear the little beeps from people buying, I'm in the trenches, so I didn't actually turn those notifications off on those tabs, so bear with me. But yeah, say looks nice, and I would say this: just pay attention to the tokens that rebound the strongest. As you can see, Jasmy is one of them. In fact, outperforming Virtuals and Tau, two projects I really like. So that's that. Not out the winds yet. Expect volatility. Understand that, yeah, it looks good today. We could dip tomorrow. Anything can happen. They can come with a peace treaty, a real peace treaty, and we can explode, right? So this is a 50-50 type of thing, right? Don't get your hopes too high either way, whether you're longing or shorting. I know most people on this channel just buy spot. Taking a look at the total three, the total three is working to reclaim that bull market band, and we can just hope that it doesn't turn into resistance. I don't think that we've got any type of resets just yet on the RSIs, but again, guys, like I said, we should be getting CPI data, job data, all that stuff comes out this week, and it can affect the market. I tend to not pay attention to the news unless I'm trading something like meme coins, right? I like to pay attention to the charts, and the total three looks like it's really ready to actually, let's remove that. Looks like it's really ready here to kind of put in a higher low, right? Of course, it could go down lower, but we do got volume coming in. We could get a higher low. But if the tension continues, this will continue to go down. Altcoins will continue to get wrecked, and Bitcoin dominance will continue to go higher. So we gotta call a spade a spade. All right, we gotta call a spade a spade. The total three looks okay. Jasmy, on the other hand, should be looking to get a little bit of momentum as well. We had a nice good 20% move on Jasmy, but you can see here on the stock RSI, we're still looking to get that cross back up to the upside and kind of put us in a position where we can get a higher low from here, right? And you want to see the momentum in the price trending in the, you know, both in the same direction. The outlier here, of course, we got to point out the bearish things that I'm seeing on the chart, is that we are under these key moving averages, right? The 21-day and a 50-day EMA, and I do believe that Jasmy is also under the bull market bands, which these moving averages have been serving as resistance for a while now, right? And we just need to get back above 2 pennies, about 0.02, to really confirm that we are starting a new trend, a trend to the upside. So I'm still looking at a little bit of resistance there at the 618, which is 2 pennies. If we can break above 2 pennies and print a confirmation candle, then we can start to move again. The only thing that's messed up is that we got to think about how much time do we have left in this 4-year cycle. And I think a lot of people are starting to realize that the time is running out, right? We keep saying this move needs to happen. It may happen. It might happen. But at the end of the day, time continues to go on, right? And the biggest enemy for anybody in crypto is time capitulation. Just life moves on, right? Just think about where we were in 2023, 2022, 2021. It just feel like I just created my YouTube channel and now we're in 2025, right? And 3-4 years then passed by, right? And still we haven't gotten anything that remotely looks like a normal altcoin season. And I think a lot of people's resolve is starting to wither. It's starting to wither. So yesterday was a example of buying the fear, right? But today is also an example of market manipulation, because one text, anything, can really send the market back to the opposite side, right? Back to the downside. So Bitcoin is sitting here at 105. I would pay attention to ETH as well. We want to finally see ETH break out, right? But again, like Ethereum itself has been one of the most underperforming major assets that we've had for the last 2 years. Like, we've been waiting for ETH to explode to start altcoin season. It just hasn't been there. ETH is above its bull market band, so that is bullish, working to get back above this resistance. But look how strong the resistance here is at the at the 50-day EMA, right? At about 2,600. We got rejected once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 fucking times we got rejected at 2,600 in the last 7 weeks. And this is the weekly chart. So we just been hanging out here, working our ass off to get above 2,600, and we've got rejected. At some point, it's going to explode or it's going to break down, right? It just depends on if the market gets fatigued. If the market gets fatigued and ain't like, oh, I'm tired of this. Every time we go up, something bad happens. Trump tweets, the war. It's like we can't catch a break. All of this while being in QT. To focus on the positive aspect of that, the market has continued to be strong, and technically we are bullish when you look at things from a TA perspective. Focus on the charts, not the news, but use the news to give you an idea of how market will price things in. Why am I so bullish currently on Jasmy? Because I know at some point the market will price in these rate cuts, right? Maybe we don't get one in July, but I'm thinking we can get 2 or 3, maybe September, October, and December, and that'll be very, very good for altcoins. Of course, the first rate cut probably will cause a crash because that means something's wrong. But the next 2, the market will start to price in. And when you take into account of how strong Jasmy is from a utility and a use case perspective, right? The big data market, it's a market you don't want to sleep in. They've also low-key integrated themselves into the Japan government. Japan has these Japan digital IDs, which 100 million Japanese residents are currently using my number cards. And Jasmy is looking to integrate, right, to help out this platform, right, with security, right, enhanced authentication protocols, blockchain technology. Let me see what they're trying to do here, and this is going to help when you think about let me see here. Commits to integrating my number card into wallet app, signaling unprecedented government tech. Former executive company focused on secure data management. We know big data is going to be good. I'm trying to see how this actually helps out Representing massive potential for digital identity adoption and DeFi integration across Japan's tech-savvy population. Apple Wallet integration scheduled for deployment, marketing a pivotal moment for mainstream digital identity adoption in the world's third largest economy. So, yeah, the Jasmy blockchain, right, is going to help with the data integration and security for this Japan digital ID infrastructure. So, the fact that the country is working with the Jasmy blockchain allegedly, this could be huge, right? But this is not my selling point specifically with Jasmy. My selling point is the big data market, right? Because that was the utility and the use case that sold me, right? The ability to manage, lock, and secure your data. And when you think about everything going into AI, IoT, these companies will be poaching data, right? Well, now if they poach their data through Jasmy, you have the ability to earn a passive income, making Jasmy a DPIN project. So, hey, you want to use my data to give you an idea of what customers like, whatever that may be, I'm going to charge a fee. And now I'm earning passive income by lending out my data opposed to companies just stealing my fucking data anyway. And now I'm getting scammed because all my information is out there. So that's the core utility and use case for me that sold me on Jasmy. Of course, developments have happened. Different things are happening now. They're working on a blockchain. They got Junction. They got so much stuff going on that they've been developing. Just makes it even better. But you can't ignore the theme. Data is the new oil. So I got to look more into this whole Japan digital ID DeFi integration thing. I'm going to look more into it and see what they got going on. Seamless integration with Apple Wallet creates unprecedented user experience with digital identity management in Japan's highly connected society, right? So somehow Jasmy is going to help out with this. But I'll do some more research and see how Jasmy is actually, embedding themselves into this narrative here. But okay, so that's neither here nor there, right? So you can see everybody's talking about this is Japan My Number card. Jasmy technology is being integrated with Japan's My Number card system, potentially enhancing the card's functionality and security. Okay, so that's what I assume. The number card, a digital ID for Japanese citizens, will utilize Jasmy technology for secure online authentication. So, I mean, guys, y'all let me know what y'all think about the narrative of Jasmy, the big data market. Have you done any research on the big data market? Do you believe that Jasmy will finally explode? I think we covered everything. Again, we already know we're in the middle of some type of weird black swan event. Some people don't even believe this is real. Some people are like, man, this shit got to be scripted. What's going on? Again, I speak peace and positivity. I know a lot of families are getting hurt. All type of weird stuff is going on. But hopefully, man, they not pulling people legs, right? Let me know if y'all think this is a big hoax. I don't know. Jasmy is up 20% on the day. That's good. Pay attention to ETH. Pay attention to the total 3 and even the total market cap, because it looks like the crypto in totality wants to explode. The Bitcoin dominance and most importantly, right, some type of catalyst, whether that be a Fed cut, whether that be the ending of QT, whether that be peace treaty, the ending of the Iran-Israel war. Those catalysts can move a project like Jasmy because it's shown on various occasions that it's always one of the stronger projects that rebound anytime we see a major dip inside the market. Guys, let me know what y'all think. And just imagine when retail comes back, right? Because no one's talking about crypto. No one's talking about altcoins. And right now, no one's talking about Jasmy. But we know when retail comes back, they like tokens like Jasmy, like XRP, right? They like these type of tokens, right? That get high social engagement, but actually have a utility. So excited to see where this goes, Jasmy fam. Let me know what y'all think. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.